Okie dokie.
This game takes too long to load. Why is it that when you want to agree to the terms of service, it says press B when you actually gotta press A?
Welcome to the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience.
Are we deadass? You've been here twice already, leave me alone. Am I the only one who found this animation kind of ugly? So what's the deal with the Showtime button? It does nothing in-game and yet has fully functional code. You could have at least given it a use in Curse of Dreadbear. Why do you have to go all the way back to the title screen just to change your sensitivity? Love it on how if your sensitivity is at max, your character basically snaps his neck looking at the doors. So why is it X and Y to open and close the doors when in the original console port it was B and A? Thanks for making me mess up my muscle memory. You can't seem to mute the phone guy on console. So why is the ambient sound playing when no one's moved? Oh, well that's a dick move. Foxy automatically runs down the hall when you look in it. No. Why'd you move? It's only 1 AM. You're supposed to move at 2.
No. If I were forced to sing, those same...
He's a spy. I like on how there are a bunch of Faz tokens placed throughout the game. But why?
Inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death.
Spooky. Not gonna lie, Bonnie from this angle reminds me of Gmod. Hey, I'm short just like I am in real life. Why is the 6 AM frame rate much slower than the original? Yay, more RNG with prizes.
Of course. I'm not implying that. Also, check...
What? Screw Bonnie teleporting, you just zipped across the whole map! Why don't the cameras affect Foxy anymore? Or at least slow him down? Freddy! It's night 2! You shouldn't be moving! I love it on how you can still interact with the cameras during the 6 AM sequence. You know, having the animatronics look at you when you shine the light on them for too long is cool and all, but it can just get annoying. Oh, you thought Freddy was bad in the first game? Well, now when he gets to your door, he doesn't move, he's not camera stalled, and there's nothing you can do about it. So where's Freddy? I don't see his eyes anywhere, and yet his music is playing. Is that just a stick of butter? So why is Night 5 locked behind some lever? I don't get it. Ew, why does the cupcake look like that? Speaking of which, why does Night 5 have this gray filter? I don't like it. Can these doors stop opening and closing on their own? So is this even Freddy? Why is part of Bonnie's face gone here? Holy crap, will these lights stop glitching out? Excuse me? Why can't the 6 AM chime play at the same time with a jump scare? Night 5 is way harder than it needs to be. Can I help you? I'm gonna give you a few seconds to spot what's wrong with this image. Don't see it yet? Well, if you look at this wall, you can tell Steel Wool got a little lazy. You can't open the door while Foxy's banging anymore. So why does Foxy's jump scare sound uses plush traps from FNaF 4? And yet nobody else in FNaF 1 does? So why do the cameras go blank when you put on the mask in FNaF 2? You can't seem to mute the phone guy in FNaF 2 either. What happened to the limited amount of power with the flashlight? This just beats the purpose of the game.
So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it.
See what I tell ya? It's kind of weird on how you can use the flashlights and wind the box at the same time.
Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound.
Why'd he teleport? They couldn't have animated a bending over animation so he can get through the door or something? So why do the light buttons flicker when the animatronics get into their attacking positions? Like, watch this. Oh, but Yoshi Star, that must have been some coincidence. Well, watch again. Yeah, it's not now, huh? So why does that FNaF 1 sound effect play when you see an animatronic in FNaF 2? Again with the teleporting! And again with the FNaF 1 sound! The gameplay is way too repetitive. Excuse me, this isn't FNaF 2 6 AM animation. I love it on how you can interact with the mask during the sequence too. There's also this weird bug where if you pause the game while holding A and let go of A, the music box will keep winding on its own. Where the hell did he go? Now that I look at it, there's so many pixels on Toy Chica's shadow. What? How many times a night does this have to happen? Why does the 6 AM chime still play after pausing the game?
So, try to avoid eye contact with any of the animatronic side if you can.
Sorry, phone dude, but we do exactly that. What are with these lights? Whoa, you're supposed to come from the vent, not the hallway. What? Oh, and look at that! I'm soft locked. After restarting the game, the night still counted, but still. Ew, what's with this filter? What's with this painfully obvious red light on the animatronics in the blackout? Night 5 of FNaF 2 is way too easy. And what is with this filter? It's way too dark. And why is there only one night in the whole game that the wizards are active on? Once again with the teleporting. Oh, and the so-called hard mode doesn't even make the game that much harder. So why did Freddy disappear then reappear? What's with the excessive amount of clipping in this night? Someone at Steelwall probably thought, oh wait, we can't put anyone on the left side of the hallway cause Mangle's there. So we should put Withered and Toy Freddy on the same side. Yeah, that won't create any problems. Why did this even happen? Why on earth are you allowed to take off the mask during a blackout? You still can't mute the phone guy in FNaF 3. So when you move your head to face the vent, why does one camera go off? This doesn't make any sense. Whoa, we might be overglazing the cameras a bit in FNaF 3 Steelwool. They were not this good in the original. And once again, no phantoms or Springtrap can attack you on night 1. Video errors are basically the new ventilation error. You can't control them and they happen at complete random. Geez, this game's so glitchy, I can leave the main monitor off by simply looking right above it. Why is there now a light button? As if I couldn't already see in the vent. When the screen fades to black during a ventilation error, it lasts way longer than the original. So why are both cameras suddenly showing the vents? Once again, this is not FNaF 3 6 AM animation. Is it just me, or does Springtrap never listen? Phantom Foxy feels unavoidable. I keep accidentally looking to the side when I see Phantom BB in habit of the original game. Whatever happened to one Phantom can only jumpscare you once per night? Why can they jumpscare you multiple times? This beats the purpose of the game and makes it unfun. Why does the game let you eat toys? Phantom Foxy appears way, and I mean way too much. Remember when I said the vent light was useless? Yeah, me too. Phantom Mangle behaves completely differently now. Now she only appears on the vent cameras, and it pisses me off. You know, Phantom Freddy not only looks completely different than the original, but he also has no purpose. As long as you're looking at the cameras, you're fine. What is this filter? Like seriously, remember last time we had red and black on VR headsets? And since Night 5 is basically way harder than it needs to be, I'm just going to give you a compilation on the stupidest deaths I have had in this game.
Any circumstance
Why are you two so common? The vent was sealed! What the fuck? Am I allowed to see?
Should a customer ever be taken into the show area? Management has also been made aware that the Spring Bonnie animatronic...
What's going on? Why? Let me see! What the fuck?
This costume is not safe to wear under any circumstance.
Hello? Let me see the vent! Why? Why? Instead of FNaF 4, we have dark rooms, so I'm gonna speedrun it. The timer only starts when you flash a light for the first time instead of right away. I hate it on how he can be completely silent at times. Why is he so big? Holy shit, how short am I? Are you freaking kidding me? Why am I sitting by a random corner in a prize counter? So how did 3 little plushies find their way to be threats? Well, this certainly isn't annoying. I know the name of the game is Dark Rooms, but this is pushing it too far. The flashlight battery is complete ass. This night is strivingly familiar. Why do they just teleport like that?
You won't die.
Yeah, fuck you too, Steel Wool. Holy shit, why do I have to be so close to him? I think the cleaning thing's hitbox should be bigger. This night too is strivingly familiar. Instructions unclear. I don't play a guitar. If you can give me one good reason why the order matters, I'll shut up. Holy shit, how did you get this dirty? I love it on how detailed the shadows are in this game. I don't think this is enough gas to get rid of all these rodents. Okay, so how many gimmicks from Sister Location will this game steal? I love it on how easy it is to get fucked over by a glitch. Isn't it just nice on how the hand unit wants you to eat some pizza before ending the night? What a nice guy. How'd this coin even get back here? Nah, fuck the coin. How'd this watch even get here? Same with this shoe.
And we'll call it a day. Oh no, you seem to have missed.
Freddy? Are you okay? I pressed B and I still dropped it. Holy shit, you get to honk his nose. This is the best game ever. Now, how did this even happen? So why does putting his mask on trigger this reaction? What? So he just follows the way we're looking. So does anyone mind explaining why Bonnie looks like this? It's kinda hard hearing the guitar notes over the music in the background. I love it on how when you put the wrong eye in the wrong socket, it just places sideways and the game just doesn't care. I'm not the only one who heard 2, right? Oh my goodness, why does the cupcake look like this? Ew, why so many bugs? It's annoying when you basically have to spam the button just to catch him.
Great job. Chica is ready to serve pizza and hugs to the kids again.
Sorry, but I wouldn't let this thing anywhere near my kids. What on earth is going on here? What's with all the TVs around me? Are these even useful?
Oh no, you seem...
Aw, Freddy doesn't have the same red eyes from before. So does gravity just not apply here? So how the hell did the place end up on fire? Foxy looks like he's been through some times. He does the thing again. I really hate it on how these switch colors. So you're basically supposed to guess on which eye is right, considering they all look the same. This game really doesn't seem to understand how gravity works.